Task number 9, security headers. This is part of the application basics room, which is inside of the cybersecurity 101 learning path. Inside the web hacking modules, security headers, HTTP security headers help improve the overall security of the web application by providing mitigations against attacks like cross-site scripting, XSS, clickjacking, and others. We will now dig deeper into the following security headers: content security policy, CSPs, strict transport security, HSTS, X content type options, and then refer policy. You can use a site like securityheaders.io to analyze the security headers of any website. After the discussion in this task, you will hopefully have a better understanding of what it is responding on. Content security policy, CSPs. The CSP header is an additional security layer that can help mitigate against common attacks like cross-site scripting. Malicious code could be hosted on a separate website or domain and injected into the vulnerable application. Right here, if you say tryhackme.com, let's scan it. F, right? So it doesn't have strict security, transport security, content security, right? You can see them. So, all right, report time obviously is now. Here is basically the headers that are missing for tryhackme. Raw headers, right? You can check for any website and you will get the information. Malicious code could be hosted on a separate website. A CSP provides a way for administrators to say what domains or sources are considered safe and provide a layer of mitigation to such attacks. Within the header itself, you may see properties such as default source or script, source define, and many more. Each of these give an option to an administrator to define at various levels of granularity what domains are allowed for what type of content. Use of self is a special keyword that reflects the same domain on which the website is hosted. Looking at the example CSP header. All right, so here we can see the header content security policy, default source self, right? Script source self again. Here we see the CDN tryhackme.com, the website, and again the style. We see the use of default, script, and style. Default specifies the default policy of self, which means only the current website. Script, which specify the policy for where scripts can be loaded from, which is self along with scripts hosted on this URL. And then style, which specify the policy from where style CSS style sheets can be loaded from the current website. Strict transport security, HSTS. Headers ensure that web browsers will always connect over HTTPS. Let's look at an example of HSTS. Strict transport security, and here you have it. This is the example of this HSTS header. Here's a breakdown of the example HTTPS header by directive. Max age, this is an expiry time in seconds for this setting. Includes subdomains, an option setting that instructs the browser to also apply this setting to all subdomains. Preload, this option setting allows the website to be included in preload lists. Browsers can use preload lists to enforce HSTS before even having their first visit to a website. X content type options. This header can be used to instruct browsers not to guess the MIME type of a resource by only use the content type header. Here is an example of how to use this header. Here's a breakdown of the X content type option header by directive. No sniff, this directive instructs the browser not to sniff or guess the MIME type. Refer policy, this header controls the amount of information sent to the destination web server when a user is redirected from the source web server, such as when they click a hyperlink. The header is available to allow all I was stuck here. All. So to allow a web administrator to control what information is shared, here are some examples of refer policy. Here you can see, for examples, for refer policy. The breakdown is no refer. This completely disables any information being sent about the refer, same origin. This policy will only send refer information when the destination is part of the same origin. This is helpful when you want to refer information passed when hyperlinks are within the same website but not outside to external websites. Strict origin. This policy only sends the refer as the origin when the protocol stays the same. So a refer is sent when an HTTPS connection goes to another HTTPS connection. Strict origin when cross origin. This is similar to strict origin except for same origin requests where it sends the full URL path in the origin header. Hence, answer the questions below. In content security policy configuration, which property can be set to define where scripts can be loaded from? Source script, which specifies the policy where the scripts can be loaded from. When configuring the strict transport security header to ensure that all subdomains of a site also use HTTPS, which directive should be included to allow the security policy to both be the main domain and its subdomains? Well, include subdomains. Which HTTP header directive is used to prevent browsers from interpreting files as a different MIME type? What is specified by the server, thereby mitigating content type sniffing attacks. No sniff. No sniff in this place.